funny thing, but then it kind of got like real erotic for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that. Because I'm in a relationship, I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend, and especially with you dudes.
Do you think she'd be less upset if you cheated with us than if you cheated with like, you know, a woman you met on the road?
I think if I cheated with you guys, she would probably do a 45-minute cackle, you know what I mean? And she could die from laughing so hard. And I think that it would be a shameful thing in comedy. I think that it would be shameful. I think that if people found out that we did like some sort of three-way train, right?
If you said Kalila, just Eiffel Tower, Chad and JT.
What's an Eiffel Tower?
It's where one person has sex with the person from behind while the other person gets blown, so it looks like an Eiffel Tower. I thought you were from SoCal.
Oh, let's just okay. Stand up.
It could also be called
Should we do it? No, I don't. I just want to see what it looks like physically. So like, I'm here, and we're doing this. Yeah. I think that would cause. I think that would cause a disturbance. Oh, I can't hear myself.
Oh,
it came out. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, baby. I think that would cause a disturbance in comedy that we don't really need right now.
Yeah.
But I think that I think that if us three did an Eiffel Tower, we would be laughing so hard that there's no one would get any pleasure out of it.
Right.
We'd just be like, you'd be cackling, right?
Yeah. But I care about the other person getting pleasure, so I think I would give it 100% and make sure you were sexually invested.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. I don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah. So it's like...
That's a nice approach to say.
If I'm like this, and I'm from behind, right? There's no way to please you, I don't think, through... I mean, they say that there's like...
G-spot?
G-spots in the butthole.
I'm not into the butthole stuff. I want to be into it, but I'm not into it.
I'll be honest with you. I detest it.
Yeah.
I think it's unholy.
When someone touches my butthole, I go, danger, Will Rogers. I'm like, you got to get out of there.
Yeah, my girlfriend has ET fingers. You know what I mean? Like very long, right? And she stuck... I go, try it once. So she stuck the tip, but then she went all the way... She has a finger like this. Yeah. She hit the fucking stomach lining.
Wow.
Right? And I go, no, I don't, no.
Yeah.
And then she kind of did like a circle thing.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, no, I didn't like it.
Were you sad that you weren't into it? Like, do you wish you were more, or
I think I knew before that wasn't going to like it.
Right.
Maybe I had like a predetermined, you know what I mean?
Do you do drugs?
I said I was sober.
What drugs were you into when you did do drugs?
Why?
I don't know.
You're trying to build up a fantasy or something?
No, I was wondering if you ever did poppers, because that's supposed to be good for loosening your butthole.
What's a popper?
It's like what all the...
I think it's like inhaling like paint thinner or something.
It's like inhaling.
I've done it before.
What does it do with asshole?
It loosens it.
I don't think that's still... No matter... First of all, the muscle around the actual muscle around my sphincter is... I don't know why... But it's pretty fucking tight. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I used to have an old joke where I say, my butthole's tight, my poop looks like angel hair pasta. It's just a throwaway joke I used to do, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at my poo, it's very like, you know, spaghetti-like. You know? I have a very tight butthole. I don't think I ever want to loosen it. Right. I think it's a good defense mechanism.
Yeah.
You know? What do you think? Is your butthole loose?
I think it's tight. My dog.
How about you, dog?
I think mine's a little bit loose.
Too bad, man.
But you know, I just had a thought after we did that Eiffel Tower. I think, JT, you're so giving and empathetic that I think if we were a human centipede, I think you'd volunteer for the middle.
I want to, yeah. I think it's good for the team.
Because you'd be into it.
Take one for the team,
you would
and then
pass
you set the
on
tempo.
the nutrients.
You set the tempo, and you're like, hey, guys, I'm doing this because I want us all to have a good time.
Okay, so being Papa in this situation.
Yeah, what would Papa...
I'm front.
What's Papa... Yeah.
I have to be front.
Do you want to be Papa sexually too?
Yeah, I have to be sexually Papa.
Oh, you are.
I have to be the front.
You're dominant.
Because I don't want anything here.
Right.
So in a human centipede situation, you would be attached to his asshole, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, you can't talk, dog.
Oh, yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. You're like Bane, but a different kind of mask.
But I do have a looser butthole, so I would be able to pass through a little bit more.
That's true, and I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But still, we can't podcast no more.
Right.
You can't podcast at all.
If I'm getting...
Yeah, you're in the middle. You can't... I can still do Tiger Belly.
Right.
Well, what if it's like a YouTube podcast? I can give thumbs up and stuff and kind of.
That's true. I never thought.
I can give visual cues.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
It's a visual medium.
Yeah, but I think it would be cool if I rolled up the tiger belly, right, with you guys behind me.
Yeah.
Right? And then we would like, let's see, I'm crawling, so I don't need to sit. They would put the mic in front of me. I would be in my all fours, right?
Yeah.
And I would do stuff like, you know what I mean? Hey, Gilbert, get me some laxatives. And I would take some laxatives and I would eat like a bunch of pork or whatever and just go right through
What?
your mouth.
Yeah.
And then you would have to swallow it.
To come?
No, the butt. You don't. Do you even know how the humans? You volunteered for middle, and I don't think you know what that entails.
I gotta have my head up someone's ass or something.
No, your mouth
is
sewed onto somebody's asshole.
Yeah.
Right. So then you're eating.
It wouldn't be my first pick, but whatever you guys need.
I know, but you're eating mine, right? And then you're shitting into Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you booked us. I'll eat your butthole
Right.
before the show, after the show. But I will talk a little shit.
Bobby, if you were doing Tiger Belly with us as the human centipede, do you still think you'd be able to get high-profile guests?
Yeah, do you
No.
worry about getting canceled for that? I think that would help, right?
I don't think I would get canceled. I think that like, let's be real about it. 100% real. Like, you and I, we're in the Netherlands or whatever. We get captured. I don't know where Germany. I don't know where
everyone's like 6'1".
Right. And they capture us and they put us in a human centipede, and we're like, and then for some reason we crawl our way out of the dungeon or whatever, and we're just kind of crawling our way around town. Right. Imagine that.
Yeah.
We're just crawling, and we're like, I can speak, so I would have to be the communicator.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, because we were captured and then they tied it into my butthole and he's surgically into his butthole. And then, can you help us? Please call the embassy or I don't know. Here's my passport. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have a passport because I'd be naked.
And I'd be like the Silent Bob character the whole time. Like, I don't speak.
You would make a noise though for sure.
I go,
yeah.
Thumbs up.
You want to express yourself, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. You'd be thumbs up.
my patented thumbs up.
Yeah.
Become a thing.
You would be probably almost on the verge of death because now you're.
I'm getting the least amount of nutrients.
Yeah, right. Because I'm shitting into his mouth.
Yeah.
And then he's shitting into your mouth.
Yeah.
I reacted a bit there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, so then you're getting no nutrients at all.
Right.
Right. So you're fine.
But I would have a killer physique though.
That's true. I never thought of
He's
that.
ripped.
Yeah.
Do you look so ripped
look
in your
so
Cabo
ripped. Oh, dude,
photo?
thanks,
Yeah. So then we would probably we'd immediately be going to some German hospital.
Yeah.
And they'd just be like, well, what do we do? You know, and then
Dude, this is a good movie.
and they're trying to surgically, you know what I mean? And then we would show up I would come back to LA. I would show up to Tiger Belly, and I would look normal. It's you guys couldn't do your podcast though.
Yeah.
Because you would have like this surgical thing around your mouth.
Yeah.
I know pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered, but would you be willing to pitch this idea with us?
Oh, so you're saying it's the human centipede, but part 2 almost.
But an
like
escape film.
Escape film.
Yeah.
So it's like the goal is you got to do your podcast.
Yeah.
It's called like Escape from Dusseldorf.
I'd rather do where we do the Eiffel Tower and we're surgically.
Right.
I think that's better. Yeah, that's a good rewrite.
So you're surgically, you know what I mean, onto his dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our hands are surgically tied together like this. I'm surgically tied to your dick, right? And we have to somehow skimmy around town. Let's go to Lemonade and get some vegetables or whatever, like get a meal, right? And we'd skimmy to the, you know what I mean?
Do you think we're being judgmental by thinking that's inherently funny, or do you think it is inherently funny?
I think it's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's odd. I think at first people would scream if they saw us. Imagine that. We're completely naked and we're skimming together. Like you and our hands are tied together like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just we're going to, where do we want to go? Get boba?
Boba tea.
Where would we go?
I'm not a big fan, but I'll do it.
Yeah. You don't like boba?
Not really.
That's crazy.
I mean, if we're in Europe, I think we get croissants, right?
Yeah, let's get croissant. Hey, we're in France then.
Yeah.
We're in France because the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower, yeah.
In France.
Oh yeah, and then you get a shot of us in the Eiffel Tower with the Eiffel Tower behind us.
I wouldn't probably go in this Eiffel Tower. I would go be like I would do a real good photo shoot where we're like standing kind of in front of the tiger, but I have the photographer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of make an artistic kind of like zoom up so that we're like this. and then you see the Eiffel Tower behind.
What if the U.S. Navy SEAL team that's going to rescue us can only do it from the top of the tower? So it's us three in an Eiffel Tower trying to get to the top.
Right.
And we can only take the stairs.
Oh, so what you're saying is a movie. It's kind of like Die Hard.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, so how about this? There's terrorists, right? On each level of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
We're all surgically right. And the Navy SEALs who are going to ship us to a hospital is on the top, right? So they have helicopters, right? But we have to somehow, shimmy up and then also fight.
And it's a commentary on class.
How do you fight?
How do you fight? You and I wouldn't figure out
well, it's
we'd have to say
it's donkey kick.
Yeah, donkey kick sides, right?
Yeah.
But then you and I would have come up with our
We'd
special
have to
move
kick knee kicks,
where we would
kneecaps
do
out.
1, 2, 3, hey, like that, and together with our arms do that.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just getting twisted and contorted.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
Well,
neck's going to be killing me.
Your feet are still on the ground, so you can hold them up, maybe.
Right.
Right, you have to have. You're the
your legs.
foundation,
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
You're very
Yeah.
important. You're very important to the whole fucking thing.
No small parts, only small actors.
we're-
Yeah.
We're forgetting about another obstacle. Is we
Yeah.
might be, coming a lot.
Yeah, you can't stop busting.
There's no way.
No.
Imagine this. Just let's be real about it and be like.
No, you have to play it authentic. It has to be real.
Right?
Yeah.
We're trying to get to a fucking hospital, dude. Right? We're fighting fucking terrorists on everything. Maybe we like Enter the Dragon where we fight Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right.
Like a tall
That's Game of Death, but yeah.
Game of Death. Is that the Game of Death?
Yeah.
Game of Death, yeah. Game of Death, right? On each level, we have to fight a different boss.
And what if halfway through the film we realized that my character actually wants to stay like this? So I've actually been secretly subverting your plan to get to the top.
But the problem with your characters, you can't talk.
That's why it's so hard for you guys to figure out that I've been working against you.
Right, but can I say this? This is an interesting thing. He's surgically tied to your dick, right?
yeah.
So when he's talking, can you feel the vibrations of him talking through your body so that you can? You're sort of like
Han Solo and
the interpreter.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why
like
we're
Han
partners,
Solo
'cause
with Wookiee.
It's like
Chewie.
lip reading through my
Yeah.
penis.
Let me just. Can I just do something?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna go to your chest, right? Can you hear me?
Say it one more time.
Yeah. But plug your ears.
Yeah, sorry.
Say,
yeah.
say I want to stay like this.
Yeah.
No, don't tell me what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So what do I say? What do I say?
I want to stay.
Okay.
I can't hear.
I want to stay like this.
I want to stay like this.
Yes, it works. It works. It works.
This is a great podcast. I don't think people have ever seen the creative process this up close. How I
It
do
really does work.
the
So
genesis
this is
of
the movie
ideas.
that we're doing.
Yeah.
This is the movie. It's us surgically, okay? We're on vacation, right? You guys call me and go, hey, dude, we got a free trip to Paris or whatever because, maybe some croissant company it sponsored your podcast and they're flying us a free trip over there. We get to go to the croissant factory,
Yeah.
right? But on the way over there, we're in a car with the croissant guy.
Maybe we're going to the Louvre. Oh, we're going to get croissants. Sorry.
We're getting at the factory, but
Yeah.
the guy that's driving,
Yeah.
he got a job at the croissant company, right?
Yeah.
But he really works for these diabolical surgeons.
Right.
So he takes us to a warehouse.
Yeah.
We get surgically implanted like that, right? How do we escape the warehouse though?
Let's not get bogged down in the things we don't understand.
Yeah, that's in the writing process. We'll
That's
do it in
the
the
writing
room.
process,
We'll do it in the
right.
room.
Right.
We just know
Follow
the
your
premise.
inspiration.
Right. We somehow escape. You know what I mean? We somehow figure out that the Navy SEALs are on top of the Eiffel Tower. We have to go up. For some reason, there's levels, so that we have to find Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is still alive. But I think let's make it more relevant. Let's put
LeBron James.
LeBron James in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
Do you think
he's
he'd be
got,
willing to
Maybe-
play the bad guy?
Yeah, maybe Kevin Durant would be better.
He's a better bad guy, I think so.
Yeah.
And more matches
Yeah.
the
Kevin
dimensions.
Durant's good.
Yeah.
Do you not follow basketball? Do you know who Kevin Durant is?
No, I don't. But if you guys say
I don't
so.
either, but
If you
that's what
guys
I
say
hear.
so. I mean, I would
Slim
say
Reaper.
I like soccer, so I would say Cristiano Ronaldo
Beautiful
Oh,
guy.
that's
because he got strong legs. He'd be the kick guy.
that makes it sexier.
I
And
think
he
that,
would kick the fuck. You're down there, right? And we have a scene where he kicks you repeatedly,
Yeah.
right? And we'll just do a CGI scene where just ribs. You know what I mean? Is shattering.
yeah, we do like
Yeah.
an X-ray view, like when he kicks me,
Oh,
like in
yeah,
Romeo
yeah,
Must
that's what
Die,
it is.
and then you see my ribs like break.
Yeah, break.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then we kill him for some reason. We get to who's on. Let's do 3 levels. What's the second level?
So Cristiano Ronaldo's on the first level. Second level,
Brad Williams.
Robin Williams?
Brad Williams.
Brad Williams? Yeah, that's a good take.
Sure.
Say it.
I was gonna think maybe we go political. We have a politician at the second level.
AOC. AOC, but she's got like nails.
And she's working
Yeah.
with the French.
Right. And she's just like, you know what I mean?
But we kind of think she's right. But it's not about that because she's been so distorted.
QAnon bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? She thinks we're QAnon.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's
QAnon.
right, but she's become the thing she hates trying to defeat it.
Right. That's great. So get AOC. The last level who?
Well, I was thinking either Kiefer Sutherland or Putin.
Or someone we're related to. Maybe it turns out to be one of our family members to set us off. Get personal.
No. Because the third level has to be the last guy, and it's got to be the climax of the movie.
The croissant factory owner.
Well,
That's still not gonna do
who's
it.
the guy in Inglourious Basterds? Christoph Waltz?
Perfect.
Or is he the surgeon though?
He's a surgeon. You're right. He's a surgeon.
Christoph Waltz.
I think the third guy needs to be. Let's be relevant about it. I know who.
Timothy Chalamet.
No, the girl that's like into like the environment.
Oh,
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
Greta Thunberg's the third one.
Yeah.
And she has, you know what's up there in the third level? Animals and stuff. Like she can control animals.
Yeah.
And the weather.
She's a warg.
Yeah, she's a kind of a warg, but she can also cause global warming with her power.
She's Storm.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Even though she
Right.
doesn't want to, it makes her feel guilty about
she's a
it.
double agent.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she needs global warming because without it, what's her
Right.
cause?
And then we get up but then something happens where we have to do a sequel.
Well,
I know what. So we're getting we put the harness up and we're on the helicopter, right? And then okay, look, Chad.
Yeah,
imagine our arms like this, right?
Yeah.
So the harness is in between our arms, right? And for some reason you rip away.
right.
So we're
Like you feel my mouth loosening. It's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys.
And your ass, right? And we just see you and her like this, and we see him.
Well, no, or the only way for Chad to save me is to grab my head and really press it down into his dong. But then you have to hold all of our weight. And then the Eiffel Tower almost goes upside down into like a kind
Yeah,
of
but
T.
I was trying to create a sequel so that you fall. We don't know if you're alive or not.
I saw you trying to kill me off.
No, we're not killing. No, because the audience thinks you're dead, right?
Oh, it's like Born Ultimatum.
Yeah, people think you're dead, but you're not.
Oh, sick.
Right? And the
Yeah.
second movie opens of you.
Coming out of the water.
You're in the Pacific, and you're just floating in the Pacific.
And it's
You
the
don't know
first
who
time
you
they hear
are.
me talk.
Right. And then you realize, this is 10 years later, maybe. You end up on an island 10 years later, and you look at the newspaper, you realize that you and I didn't get the surgery, and we decided to get married.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your family.